like a spark. We can give, we know we can die together. The conversation, the separation, the overlooked $1 million violations. It's time to forget to hit reset. Desire your won't forget about the presets.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Choose your command. You have chosen
the Face Off Hockey Show.
I mean, hockey is my life. I've got on hockey underwear right now.
The Face Off Hockey Show. With Scotty Waz. Sean O.
breakaway. They shoot There we go.
And the P-Boys, Johnny and Mark with the C.
Yeah, baby.
You believe it not? Yes!
Here's your host for the Face Off Hockey Show, Scotty Waz.
Hi there. We're here again. All kinds of fantasticness. It's Face Off Hockey Show. I'm Scotty Waz. That's Johnny P. He does things.
Hi.
We're trying to figure out the cords on the headphones because apparently they're a little malfunctioning one way or another. You're out of both ears now. You're back with a lack of further ado. Look at you. He's here. He's all right. We're having a fun time.
How you doing?
Hey, everybody. So obviously Mark not here. He is doing a thing called a honeymoon.
Yes, he's down in Mexico.
Interesting.
Living on refried beans.
Nice. I hope not. I hope the place he chose has a little bit better than that.
Nope, that's all it is.
All right.
Just beans.
Think he's having another beer in Mexico?
They're good for your heart.
Are they?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. I remember the song saying that beans are good for your heart.
The more you eat, the lower your cholesterol.
Yep, that's exactly
it's
what it
really
was.
shoehorned in there, actually.
Yeah, when we were kids, that's what we. I'm not even on camera, pretty much.
All right, scoot on over.
Yeah.
We'll move our table back a little bit with our Fielder's Choice Heavy Seas beer, provided to us by my mother. One of them.
Your real mother.
My birth mother.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yes.
Your birth mother. Barb would punch me.
Yeah, Barb will punch you in the face and Stan will laugh.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right though. He'll say. You're right though. He'll say as he adjusts his hearing aids.
Right, because he didn't hear anything that I said.
Nope.
He's just laughing because I got punched in the face.
Essentially,
Yeah.
his full no WAP rule in the house
That's true.
still stands to this day.
That's true. That's true.
As
it should, really. Let's be honest.
In most households. We are waiting for one Sean Leahy to join us.
Yes.
Not two Sean Leahys. That'd be weird.
And little Sean Leahy.
Little Sean Leahy. The cause of him actually having to, actually him having to be a father. Him having responsibility. He can't go all willy-nilly now with Wyshynski.
Nope.
Accomplished author, Greg Wyshynski.
Accomplished author. He is #1 on Amazon for hockey books.
That's true. That's the #1 bestseller.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I haven't been able to see the book at all.
I've seen the cover a lot.
I've seen the cover.
Actually.
That's actually about all I've seen
That's
because I
all.
haven't been able to find it in bookstores. It's flying off the shelves or they don't carry it. Thinking the latter.
Let's be honest. There's no chance that it's in a bookstore around here.
I tried. I went to a bookstore. Do you want me to move over? Because I am a little bit in the screen.
I mean, I don't have to be on the
That's
screen.
all right. No, you're fine. We want you on there.
This
We want
is
to see
my
your pretty
house.
face. Oh, Jesus.
God.
Here, I'll hold this and then you move. There we go. This is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
So,
There we go. I couldn't see you for a minute.
I couldn't see. Now I can. I'm shifting. It's sideways. It's great.
It's a lot easier looking this way,
Yeah.
actually.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah.
It's the best. You
When I
can-
look there, like I just see flag.
Hey, those guys are flags. Oh, geez. Yeah, no, it's quite interesting. We had a weekend.
Yeah, so Mark got married.
That was a strange thing.
Yeah, he did. I gave a speech on a microphone.
Yeah.
I
Something-
had 2 turntables too.
Yeah, you did. It was really awkward how you were scratching during the best man speech.
That's fine. I
honestly.
got the job done.
You did.
Close enough, right?
Here we go. Got some good Foley work right there. Some goddamn good Foley work there, boys.
Yeah, there was a lot of drinking.
Oh, there was a lot of drinking.
We went through a lot of beer the first night.
Oh God, that was a.
I don't even know who got beer after the for the after
Yeah, I
party.
actually don't know who did. To be quite honest,
But
with
we
you.
went through a lot of beer in 2 days.
They didn't provide
And the
stuff.
Bush Mills
Yeah,
and the peaty whiskey
Petey Medhurst whiskey.
that screwed up everybody.
Oh yeah, that was bad. Well, that was Thursday, wasn't it? Was the Petey
It was Thursday. Was the peaty.
the Petey Pablo?
And
That joke was made a couple of times too, by the way.
as it should be.
Yep.
Yeah. So Charlottesville,
I give it a pass.
they did a good job. That winery was nice.
And winery was really nice.
The winery was very nice. And people got married.
Mhm.
And I've gotten some new Facebook friends out of the deal.
Hey, how about that?
So that's good.
just fit new family.
That's all I need is Facebook friends, really. Let's be honest.
That's all I need to
Yes.
get by. So
Facebook friends, some new people to watch soccer with, hopefully.
there you go.
So all in all, the weekend was a success.
I'd say it was a hell of that the reception was great. It's a nice little barn they had there in that winery
It's a good barn. Yeah,
or vineyard.
it was a vineyard.
Vineyard.
It was not a winery. Wineries are for the peasants. We ran. a
Listen,
vineyard.
I call convents nunneries. So I mean, it shows my class.
It's true.
So yeah, that was a nice little.
is good.
atmosphere. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's got Cal Ripken on it and everything.
Greatest shortstop ever.
Look at that, Cal Ripken,
Fielder's choice.
21-31.
Heavy C shout out.
20 years ago, Cal Ripken became baseball's Iron Man, and Heavy Seas started brewing in Baltimore. In celebration, enjoy this limited edition Fielder's Choice. With each case, Heavy Seas will make a donation to the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation, helping at-risk youth in their communities. In our communities. Cheers.
Perfect.
Thanks.
So you're drinking beer.
That was a live read.
It was a live read. We will be billing Heavy Seas, and they will enjoy it. Or not really. I really don't know.
Yeah, we probably won't be.
No. Nah, because they're too lazy to find accounts
but-
receivable.
We're not going to talk to them at all.
Mm. We should though.
But I ended up with a bottle of wine.
Somehow.
So I don't know how. I just ended up in my room.
I think somebody gave it to me and I just took it up to the room.
So you stole a bottle of wine.
Yeah, whatever.
Basically.
Mistakes were made. It was 1:30 and we were all drunk. And it's like, is this anyone's? Nope, here, take it. All right.
And then, if I remember correctly, the after party, I walked back into the room, quite literally took my shoes off, passed out in the bed, didn't turn off any lights or anything in the room.
Which was perfect for me because I stumbled up at 4 a.m.
Nice.
So I was, after Matt Death and I had a tete-a-tete.
A little heart to heart.
Yeah, I love me some Matt Death. I didn't recognize him at first when he walked in the room on Thursday.
That's because he has a
Yeah, the
fantastic
bitchin'
beard, good long hair. We're gonna we found a link actually for clip-on man bun that we want to get Matt Death. So
perfect.
I think he deserves a clip-on man bun.
Absolutely, he does. Why wouldn't he? He's a beautiful, beautiful man.
Yeah.
A fantastic beard.
So that occurred over the weekend. I haven't really done much since. Scotty has been on a worldwide tour, though.
Yeah, I've been on a countywide and statewide tour because, on Sunday, the meeting of the families.
Oh,
And that was.
that's good. Was it like Game of Thrones?
I've never seen that show.
It's probably just say it was. It's
It was
fine.
like Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
Gamely Thrones.
Gamely Thrones.
Gamely Thrones is the way
It's
it
my-
should be from
it's-
now on.
It's my new show coming out on Cinemax. Gamely Thrones.
Gamely Thrones. It's actually just it's a show about people on the shitter.
Yeah, essentially. Actually, no, it's a show about shitters.
Oh, that's nice. That's fantastic. You just go to like different Ace Hardwares and like look at toilets.
It really should be on the DIY network after Vanilla Ice's thing.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, no, it was a good time, a good cookout, a lot of food. Holy Dinah. Chicken, fried chicken, beef, pork, cheese, all kinds of potatoes.
How did the chicken and the fried chicken feel being next to each other?
It was dicey. It was dicey at best, but somehow survived. I think it's because the broccoli and macaroni and cheese were in the way.
Yeah.
Created that buffer zone,
Yeah,
as they
like
are
the
wont to
Mason
do.
Dixon line.
Exactly. And yeah, no, it was a good time had by all. I drank a 6-pack of these by myself.
Nice.
That was major. And I handed Stan the keys because yep,
Thanks, Ed.
here we go. Thanks for giving me tolerance. But yeah, no, a lot of pictures up there. If you follow me on the Facce book, then you've seen them. And then what was it? Monday night? Yeah, Monday night went to Fells to see Birth Mom and where she works, which is Cat Eye's Pub in Fells Point.
Yeah.
I get the name wrong all the time. Couldn't care less. So we went there. I got pretty schmammered. And yeah, here we go. What was that? Wonder if they heard that on air.
I don't know. What was
I
that?
don't know. What was that?
We have a viewer now. Did they change this that it beeps when viewers come on?
No, because that viewer's been on for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I bet you that was a Windows thing.
Yeah, probably. Did you upgrade to Windows 10?
No.
Interesting.
I can't because the encoder doesn't
that's
work.
right. That's right. And then I forgot. Oops.
Yeah. So Windows 10 will not be coming on the encoding computer.
Nope.
Not as long as we're encoding live, as we are to do.
Absolutely. Encoding live to tape. So yeah, Fells Point, and then yesterday I hung out with some friends in Somo
Okay.
or Soma. Muscle relaxants?
SOMED.
Somid, Southern Maryland.
SOMED.
Sumid. Yeah, hung out with them, stayed down there for the night because I got drunk. Sensing a theme.
Staying at
Me
people's
going
houses.
There it is. I was going me going out of the way, out of the house. Yours was much better than mine. So, and then yeah, today I just went around my old haunts, the Arundel Mills malls.
Oh yeah, how'd that treat you?
Oh, it's great because apparently Veterans Day let everyone out early, so the malls were packed.
Well, no one went to work.
Except for that too. It's like Maryland has a lot of government people working there.
Yeah, apparently.
And then yeah, went to the Marley malls. That was less crowded
Obviously,
because
because they only have 4 stores.
they literally had a whole top and bottom corridor that had maybe 4 things open. I think it was a boxing gym, a store, a video arcade, and another like beauty store. I'm like, yep, this is
All right.
This is Marley Mall. This is Marley. They did have a sports collectible store or a kiosk. Had a giant Alexander Ovechkin McFarlane toy. Like, wow, this is great. What's that? $100? Fuck your mother.
Right.
So
Alex Ovechkin was on Men in Blazers this week.
I saw a picture of that.
I recorded it. I have yet to watch it, though.
Okay, well,
Maybe I'll watch it at some point over the weekend, and then I can talk about it next week.
perfect. We'll have a review for you later on in the week.
Men in Blazers.
Men in Blazers. Is that Portland Trailblazers or?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
They talk all things Premier League. The Portland Trail Blazers.
Exactly. It's MBDL talk, everybody. Then yeah, no, it was and then I went to Piney Orchard. Let me tell you about Piney Orchard. It could be it hasn't changed since I stopped playing there in 2001.
Right.
Like literally and figuratively. I don't think they've replaced a single thing. They keep saying rink 1 and rink 2. There's no rink 2.
Where does the site for rink 2?
It was supposed to be behind it, and then they lost like funding.
Oh.
There was supposed to be a double rink.
Well, the Caps used to be there
Yep, and then they left around
in the 90s.
late 90s, early 2000s when Kettler was built.
Yeah.
Then
Which is way nicer.
yeah, the Navy moved in there as primary tenant. Then they moved out. Then it was
'Cause
Towson.
They got their own.
They got their own center. Then Towson. They're like, well, this is too far. Now it's Skipjack's Hockey Club.
Skipjack's HC.
Yep, Skipjack's HC, because apparently they didn't want to put Baltimore or Washington. So it's a U18, U16, U12 selective team, like traveling team. So
Nice.
yeah, it was a good time. And I watched them practice today. I'm like, wow, yep, these kids are U18. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yelling at them from the glass. Probably killing their confidence.
They're
a
like,
little.
who is this guy?
Who's this fucking guy in the North Dakota shirt?
Why is
This guy.
Who's the Canadian?
Why is his face painted? This is weird for a practice. So went down there, and yeah, now I'm here. Fly out tomorrow
Yep.
to Salt Lake.
To Slut.
Slut, yep. Salt Lake UT. Gotta love it. Is your week as memorable as mine? Aside from the wedding?
I've been doing a lot of sleeping
Hey!
since the wedding. Imagine that, right?
Awesome. Love that sleeping.
I sleep. My sleep app actually updated itself this morning, and I can either use the accelerometers on the phone itself, or I can put the phone on the table next to my bed, and it uses my microphone to determine whether or not I'm sleeping. I think that would be bad
little
because
bit.
of all the snoring.
Yeah.
So it would
They'll
probably
call
be
the-
like, you didn't sleep at all last night, and I'd be like, no, I was dead asleep.
They'll call an ambulance for you just in case.
No one else slept in the house.
Luckily, I can't hear him snore. That's the best part about it, is because I'm dead asleep once I go to sleep.
We did have the room had a queen size bed a king size bed and a queen size pull out couch.
That couch was fantastic.
So I mean, Scotty decided to just take over the couch. Good to go.
And how?
Boom.
That was probably the most comfortable fold-out couch I've ever been on. Shout out to what was that? It was Homewood Suites?
It was a Homewood Suite.
Shout out Homewood Suites. Big ups to them.
Yeah.
They had a fire pit. That fire pit was fantastic.
We ran that fire pit along with the basketball court.
Exactly. No one wanted our game. Literally, they shut the lights off.
Yeah, they turned the lights off, so we stopped playing.
Then some Ralphie May guy came out and said, "We got guests here." Like, all right, thanks, Ralphie. Appreciate it. Don't know who that is? Look it up. We are waiting for Sean Leahy. You know, we should play the waiting is the hardest part.
I sent he's probably watching the ESPN thing.
He's crying over the Veterans Day thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he always does.
poor sweetie.
Well, that's
he's
the first thing-
emotional.
That's the first thing we should ask him when he comes
That's
out.
true. It'd be great if we didn't have copyright laws. We'd play the song.
Yeah, we can't.
Mm.
Yeah, our show would be kicked off of YouTube.
Well, it should anyway. some people debate it should anyway.
That's true.
Do you have an app up that's probably or something online that's up that because that sounded actually when I think about it, I'm like that's a Facebook thing. Do you have Facebook on?
No, Twitter is out.
Okay, could have been Twitter. I was gonna say don't pull your ear out. We don't need that. Don't need that going crazy.
Twitter's always out.
Hey-o.
It's Leahy.
What does he say? Might have to send him the thing again. He probably wasn't online. Yeah. So we look into here. The you are seeing production work 101 here, ladies and germs. This is fantastic. This is what Johnny does. He's a hardworking man. Hardworking man with a hardworking plan, and that plan's success, boys. Let me tell you. We're sitting here having a good time. Yeah, I caught Stan's cold. Starting to think that. But mostly for the fact that he's had a cold for apparently 3 weeks. And I'm pretty sure he should be dead. But hey, these things happen. Right, Sean Leahy?
Holy shit. Are you the Maryland flag?
It's my Halloween costume, the Maryland flag.
Are you or what? Jesus.
What? I figured I got to get into the spirit of the thing.
Leahy, have you been watching ESPN at all?
No, I've been watching an hour of Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse. So what do I miss?
Well, I mean, it's Veterans Day.
Oh, I've been watching it with this guy right here.
Hey, it's Little Leahy. Hi, Little Leahy.
Go watch Mickey.
The ESPN, they play that song and they show all the veterans and the people coming back and their kids running up to them and the stuff. You love it. I know that you love
You
it.
do love it.
I love those things. They're the best, right? Because the family doesn't know, and then it's like, oh, I'm here to drop the puck, and then it's like turn around, and like, oh, my dad or my mom are here. I haven't seen them in 12 months or whatever. And it's just, every single time, it can't help but
You
just
start crying.
Do you get emotional, Sean? Like when that happens, do you get emotional? You a little squirt a little?
Look, I'm not gonna lie. it may have looked like I was cutting onions, or it might have been some allergy season or something for some.
There you go.
Like there's the one, my favorite one. I think it was the Padres last summer. They had the girl throw out the first pitch, and she didn't know her dad was the catcher. So when you ran out to give her the ball, he took off the mask, and it's just like, goddamn pollen getting in the way,
So don't say not for nothing. Sean Leahy is a sensitive man,
Oh,
especially
softy.
he is.
Softy here.
And that's just not around the stomach.
Yo.
Hey, I'm with you there, buddy. I'm with you. Don't you worry. This kangaroo pouch with the Maryland flags on it is begging for mercy. So these things happen.
Happens.
Sean Leahy also said that he is on here for the sheer fact that Mark isn't, because that point the Mark with the C Sean Leahy wore still goes on.
The feud.
The
Johnny
feud continues.
Johnny P is the P for me.
That's actually
that should
gonna
be a
on the
T-shirt. We're gonna have a Patanzo vote off. Johnny or Mark?
I'm gonna replace Mark in the family. You can call me Alfonso Patanzo.
Perfect. Done. We'll put a Twitter account up later.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
We should add it Alfonso Patanzo.
Of course.
Yeah.
He dances. Tom Jones. It's
He
great.
should. He should definitely dance.
Yes. So we got Leahy on for two reasons. One, we like him, and two, Lyle's doing things. So he is
Lyle did. Let's get Leahy.
exactly. What's another person that starts with an L? All right, cool. Leahy. We're good. And has possibly a drinking problem.
Problem.
Okay. Yeah, it's not enough. That's what the problem is.
It's not a problem in this family.
That's we witnessed that this weekend.
It's true. That is true.
All right, so Leahy, let's talk something. Let's talk turkey, and by turkey I mean John Tortorella. And he is a guy who is not only called one of his star players fat, he's also calling out his captain in a less than 3 weeks. He's been named coach. What are the Blue Jackets going to do with John Tortorella behind the bench? Is it going to be a failing horribly, or are they going to wake up and have a come to Jesus moment?
Well, they couldn't get any worse, right? I mean,
True.
it was time for a new voice. And if you look at Tortorella's history, when he goes places, things do turn around. I mean, maybe not long term, but they do turn around because he can certainly get the most out of certain players who don't take offense to his maybe sandpaper type style of coaching and dealing with players. But he had to go in there and kind of not burn bridges, but upset the apple cart a little bit, just because
Rattle a few cages.
Rattle the they had to get in his rage cage.
They're wearing cage.
They were terrible, and now they have a couple wins under their belt, and things are changing somewhat, but there's obviously still a long ways to go. And here's the thing: Tortorella's not going anywhere. He's got a good relationship with John Davidson. They brought him here not to coach for a month. So the players either need to hop on board or find a way out of Columbus, which would probably wouldn't be a good thing really, because you look at that team and a lot of people had them going into the playoffs this year, coming off of last year where they were just ravaged by injury. And there's a good group of players there that could certainly grab one of those two wildcard spots in the East, but obviously they dug themselves a pretty deep hole, and there's a lot of things that need to be changed within that locker room, and some minds that need to be turned right. And we'll see over these next 70 games or however many they got left if Tortorella is the guy for the long term, or if some of these players need to get out of town and they need to bring in some new blood.
I'm thinking about the Eastern Conference, and it doesn't seem as wide open, I almost think, as years past. Aside from the Hurricanes, I think everyone else is actually, and the Leafs, everyone else is pretty competitive. So that hole is going to be a little bit bigger to dig up from. Words, I don't know them, but
it's better than being eyes wide shut.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to think though, there's going to be some separation, because you got to think the Penguins are going to start playing even better than they have been the last week. Tampa Bay especially. Boston, maybe Florida, they could get scrappy. So maybe come New Year's Day, when the second half of the season, we're looking towards the final 3 months of the year, I think we're going to start to see some decent separation between the teams in the hunt for the wild card and the teams like Columbus and Toronto and Carolina who are going to be looking towards potentially winning the new lottery setup for this season. But yeah, I mean, like I said, right now I'm looking at the standings right now, and how the Columbus, they're only 9 points away from New Jersey for that second wild card, so that's not a huge difference. But the way things are going, you gotta expect some of the better teams will gradually start to pull away over the next several weeks and make some separation there.
The Devils could lead the league in players that I didn't realize were still playing in the league. Mike Camilleri, at least Stempniak is there.
Is Dana Zubris still there?
He might be. What?
He got released by the Blues brought him on a tryout last week because they had all those injuries. But then they released him the other day after they signed Marty Havlat.
Wow, one for another. That's push. Good push there. But I mean, it's
well,
fun.
Havlat's a better kicker.
That's true too. They're going to need that. They're going to need that in St. Louis. Don't know what that means. I don't know anything about the Rams. They have an indoor soccer team. That'd be great if they did.
The St. Louis Steamers used to be there.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. See, we missed out. I bought a Baltimore Blast jersey, and I was supposed to have gotten it before tonight's show, and it hasn't showed up yet. So
I saw a movie once called The St. Louis Steamers. It was pretty good.
A lot of German?
That might have been the Cleveland Steamers that you were watching. That's a completely different movie.
Oh. We need an indoor football team to name themselves that.
Cleveland Steamers?
Yep, after the Steamboats in Cleveland. All the Steamboats.
All the Steamboats in Cleveland.
Yep. Anyway. But, on the Devil, I mean, they're not playing too bad. I mean, Keith Kincaid is actually playing good for the seconds he gets in. And, I mean, they actually won a game the other day. So that's pretty – that's some. How about them Devils with 16 people showing up to the arena?
Yeah, and I mean, give credit to Shiro. So far, the bets are paying off for him. At least out in the act, they brought him in on PTO. He's one of their leading scorers. Yuri Toulousti as well. Remember, he was holding out for an actual contract. Didn't really want to take a PTO with any team. He's chipped in with a couple of points. He traded for Kyle Palmieri over the summer, and he's one of the leading scorers. And then they have the standard guys, the Henriques, the Camillaris, and the Zajacs, up there. And of course, they're solid goaltending aside from Kincaid. I mean, of course, Schneider had a great year last year, and he's obviously a solid presence. And then some of their young kids are chipping in too. Damon Severson, who had a good second half of last year, Adam Larson, Jacob Josephson. So far, the new regime there, it's paying off with Shiro's moves, and they got themselves in a playoff spot right now, and they're playing well. But as we just talked about, there's still a lot of hockey left, and you got to think, how long is this going to last? Are they going to be able to sustain this over the rest of the season, especially with teams like Pittsburgh and Tampa really playing below expectation from what we thought coming into the season, where they're going to be within the next couple of weeks. So we'll see. It's only year one of Ray Shero, so he's usually takes 2-3 years for these GMs to really get their imprint on teams. So within probably 2, 3, 4 years, we'll see a Devils team like we saw in Pittsburgh. It's very top heavy with a very crappy bottom six, which is the Shero imprint.
There you go, the Shero imprint, patent pending. The team he came from, the Penguins. When I left Canada, many week ago, they were worried about Crosby and not scoring. Is that still a worry for people? That's a bad choice of words, but we'll move on from there. No, we're not going to call him Mark with the C. Honeymoon Mark, you. Anyway, the Penguins have. It's almost as if they've been relying more defensively, which is not their calling card. They got Phil Kessel. Kessel. Crosby. Malkin.
I saw Phil Kessel take a shot that hit the crossbar and ended up in his own bench.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
That's amazing. That's a tremendous shot right there, kids.
Yeah.
So, what is your team going to do? How are they going to get better, Sean? Are you panicking yet?
Well, they got off to a good start tonight. 13 seconds in, Crosby had a nice assist to Dupuis and 1-0 Penguins over the Habs. So
problem solved.
Problem solved. Pack it up. Give him the trophy. But I mean, it's the same thing. It's we're 1 month into the season and people are freaking out. Oh, this guy's not scoring. Oh, the Ducks are gonna fire Boudreau and look at them, they're turning things around. It takes time, and Mike Johnson changed some things. They brought in a lot of new faces in the summer. Aside from Kessel, they really rejiggered their bottom six, which was an Achilles heel for them for the last couple of years. So getting new guys adjusted to the systems and teammates, and they, Johnson shook up the lines a little bit a couple weeks ago. Now they got Pascal Dupuis back, and so they're kind of melding in some new faces and some old faces together and finding themselves. And look at the last couple of weeks, they played well. And yeah, Crosby's not on a 100-point pace right now, but I don't think you really need to worry about Sidney Crosby, right? I mean, we know what he's done before. We know how he's played as he's played through injury before. And Kessel's been great. Malkin's been great. Letang's been good. Guys like Matt Cullen and Eric Fear chipping in. So that's going well defensively. Like I said, they're playing. I think so far through month they're playing better than I think people expected, that, especially out of that bottom, those six blue liners. And of course, Fleury is fine. He hasn't really been a worry for them for a while now. So it was going to take some time. You look at the talent on the roster, just like the Ducks. It was only a matter of time before the offense was going to get going and they would turn things around, because there's too much skill and talent on that roster for them to be, so bad for so long.
I wish they were so bad for so long. So great.
Hey, the Ducks?
Yeah, the old Ducks, new Ducks coming together.
That's true.
All the aquatic, all the birds. Put all the birds
All
together
the
and the heck with them.
birds. But ducks can fly.
Penguins can't. You're right.
Yeah.
Look at Phil Kessel. Well, he can fly. Wait a minute.
He can fly. He
Interesting.
believes he can fly.
He is our Kelly. Pissing on people. Anyway, so how much has this Connor McDavid injury been overthrown? Like how much are people freaking out upon nothing?
It's certainly a lot, and I think what's great is not about the injury, but just the fact that this rookie class is great. It's a very solid rookie class outside of McDavid and even Jack Eichel, Domi, the kid from Chicago, Panarin, Colton Parayko, the stud defenseman from the Blues, Dylan Larkin, Eilers from Winnipeg, Duclair, Ben Hutton, Sam Bennett. There's a number of just talented young kids coming in this league this season that are producing already and helping their teams. Yeah, it sucks to lose McDavid because he was really starting to get going, just before that injury. But he'll be fine, because we already saw just the amount of skill that was promised to us all those years in junior and coming through the ranks before he hit the NHL, and he was starting to show that. So he'll be fine. We'll see him towards the end of the season, but there are plenty of other rookies here in this league this year that have been incredibly exciting to watch. I mean, just watching Jack Eichel on a nightly basis, the way he can skate, the way he can control the puck and really kind of slow down the game to his liking, and then just turn it up like that. I think it was last night or the night before, he had just some sick move where he just pulled into the zone, slowed up, and all of a sudden just burst right on the defenseman and got a shot attempt off. So I don't think we need to worry that Connor McJesus won't be playing hockey for the next 6 months. I think the league will be just fine.
Yeah, it is a very this year out of all of them, it really shows the Sean O rookie theorem could be into effect.
Oh yeah.
Where we just have a second half
Because Connor McDavid's going to win it.
exactly, because he's going to come back and have a second half comeback, and it's going to be amazing.
Is Connor McDavid on the Starbucks cups in Canada?
Sean, can you confirm or deny this?
Do they have Starbucks in Canada, or is it just
Or is it just a red cup like
All
in
our-
the United States?
All our Starbucks are in Safeways, so maybe I haven't checked.
Well, actually, considering the controversy, I don't think they have Connor McJesus on their cups. They probably wiped them away this year. So to add fuel to the Facebook controversy.
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh,
Well,
it's a massive controversy too.
Oh yeah.
but here's the thing: if you get the flatbread, his face will appear on it.
I see it in the cheese.
Top cheese.
So I've seen reports of you going to the Barclays Center. How do you feel about that place?
Well, it's obviously nice to go to a game and they're not in Kansas City or Quebec. But other than
Well,
that,
that's something.
yeah, that's
That'd be a much longer drive for you.
yeah, exactly. It's good that they're still in the area, but that arena, man, it's just it's disappointing. It really is, because Charles Wong announced the move in the fall of 2012 during the lockout, so 3 years ago. And they had a preseason game there in 2013, preseason game there last season, and then they had, 2 or 3, whatever it was, preseason game there this year. And everyone knew the complaints about the seating. Everyone knew the complaints of how it just wasn't made for hockey. And that was the other thing that's weird for me. That arena is 5 years old, 6 years old, whatever. It's not that old. Yet somehow in this day and age it was built strictly for basketball, which I don't know how you build an indoor arena like that for that much money, and it's just not – there's no eye towards potentially having a different tenant there. And so, yeah, as you guys have all seen the seating there, how in this day and age someone buys a seat behind the net and you can't see the goal right in front of you. It's ridiculous. And I was just looking at tickets on StubHub the other day, and like the first 75 listings are all tickets that say limited view. So I mean, imagine you trying to go to a game for a reasonable price. You buy the tickets and you can't see part of the ice. It's forget being warned that might happen. It's just a bad experience for new fans, because they're in Brooklyn, so they're going to have to bring in some newer fans who may not have gone to Nassau Coliseum on a consistent basis. So if that's your first experience, you're not going to want to come back and pay money. So it's ridiculous. And I went to opening night against the Blackhawks, and before the game, I walked around just to get a sense of what they've done. And you walk around the concourse, and there's no feeling that it's the Islanders building. Like, there's really no photos, no memorabilia hanging around. It's like the Islanders are renting from the Nets. And the one thing that I saw, which really boggled my mind, is the Nets and Islanders are now sharing this building for 25 years, whatever it is. That night, one of the little merchandise stands was called the Net Shop. Like, they couldn't even change the name to Isle Shop for game days, and sell all Islander stuff. So,
wow.
They had all this time to make these changes and listen to feedback and make some modifications, and they failed to do that. And we're seeing the backlash now. And it's not the Islanders running this now; it's Barclays. The Barclays took over all the business operations from the Islanders last year or the year before. So the Islanders are just pretty much at the hockey side now, and we'll see. Barclays is obviously invested in this with Islanders and their fans, so they're going to want to make the best of it. So hopefully they take the feedback and the constructive criticism and make some changes. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty rough going there over the next several years, which is a shame, because the Islanders now, they're a competitive team. They're not aiming for the lottery every year. So you want fans to go there to watch the team and potentially see them in the playoffs and have a good experience and come back and kind of make some new memories in their new building after 43 years in the Coliseum.
Is this the worst experience in terms of watching a game that you've encountered in terms of going to Barclays, or is there another place that outranks that in terms of just complete mismanagement and complete lack of, I guess, urgency to make fans into hockey fans?
I mean, I haven't been to every single NHL rink, so
What? I thought you did. Why did you write in the bio that he did?
I put it in the rundown.
Oh, okay.
I've been to a bunch, but not every one. So I haven't been to like an older building like Joe Louis.
I also said he was Italian.
That's true. I really shouldn't listen to you, actually.
But I've been there I went there for a basketball game, and it was a fine. As a fan, and it was fine. And I'm going next week as a fan with seats that aren't limited view, so I'm expecting to watch an entire hockey game. But yeah, it's pretty. I mean, you just read all the reports from fans online, all the blogs and the photos, and just it's disappointing, right? Because yeah, you're excited that you're staying, and they had this new arena, and it's easier to get to for a lot of people by with the transit, but it's just not. I mean, to say right now the Nassau Coliseum has better sightlines than a 5-year-old building, that says a lot. Which is the case right now at Barclays Center. So, like I said, hopefully they listen to the feedback from the fans and they somehow make changes to make the game experience much better going forward. Otherwise, it's going to be some serious issues with the attendance in the future.
It kind of reminds me, it seems a lot like the Baltimore Arena, but the Baltimore Arena was built in 1945 or something like that. It just, I mean, it's only really used now for Disney on Ice and the
And
Baltimore Blast.
Avengers on Ice.
Avengers, ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was trying to figure out how because all the pictures I've seen of Barclays Center is basically like I am sitting on top of the goal and I can't see the goal, type of thing. And I'm like, it just kind of feels like they shoehorn the Islanders into it. But Barclays in a couple of years, they'll have all that Premier League money back.
Yeah, once they go over the sponsorship.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe they'll be able to do more stuff.
We'll see. I hope so. That'd be great.
They'll build a hockey arena right next to the Barclays.
There's space there, right, Sean?
Next to
Space right
Barclays?
next-
No.
What? Build it over top of it then.
You know where there's plenty of space? Next to Nassau Coliseum, where they have a nice big giant state park, and there's a big aquatic center and a big ice rink where they have 2 sheets there, which that building is actually owned by the Ferraro brothers, well, people.
You know what? Let's build a lighthouse there. Build a lighthouse there, and then we'll build everything.
And that's the other thing. Speaking of the lighthouse, the politician who held up all that stuff, Kate Murray, was actually she was running for, I believe it was district attorney last week, and she lost because Islander fans did not forget, and they voted for her opponent, which I don't know if the opponent was any better, but she wasn't Kate Murray, so that's why she won.
Yeah, but let's be honest, right? You screw over a whole bunch of people that are your constituents, and you're not going to get voted into a public office.
Certainly.
Exactly. That's where William Donald Schaefer went. Wait, he was in there for a while.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Martin.
No, he was twice, and now he's running for president.
Damn it. Maryland doesn't learn.
Nope, not at all. So they put a flag on everything, so people forget. 2 things before we let you go, because you have a kid. One, the security measures going through arenas now. Have you heard any backlash to that? Any holdups? Any bad news in terms of that?
No. I experienced it myself over the summer because I guess it's a new thing in all the stadium because I went to a couple Yankee games and they had it there before the game. So I guess as long as you know that you have to go through that and you get there maybe a little bit earlier, it should be fine. But it seems pretty, it's, whether you're walking through the things or like in the past where they would just wand you, that stuff's apparently not going away. So no issues so far.
And the last question for me: have you been able to read Wyshynski's book?
No, because I'm sitting here expecting a free one because I don't know.
See, I was going to ask.
And I'm like, I see all these people tweeting out the book. Hey, thanks for the book, yada, yada, yada. I check my P.O. box 3 times a week, no book. So you know what I did last night? I ordered it myself on Amazon. So next week when we have our party.
He's going to drive it to your house tomorrow.
Yeah, well, next week when we have he has his little book signing at Foley's in New York City next Thursday, I'm going to ask him to sign it. And I'm also going to ask him to put his $20 bill back in my book to get him a refund. Bullshit. Come on, man.
I think you should.
I don't see why not. I mean, first off, I look forward to Maryland. That was a bad idea. But before I left,
we should get books too, so that we can talk about it.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Damn it, Craig. You're big time now. He's big time.
At a protest, I went to Barnes & Noble on Saturday night, and I bought 2 Curious George books for the kid. And his book. Actually, I took a picture of his book and the Curious George books, and I sent him a text of it. I told him, sorry, Curious George won out tonight.
Perfect.
He just sent back a sad smiley face.
See, I couldn't find any Canadian bookstores, and that'd be like the #1 thing that I would think it would be at. So I went and tried to purchase Colin Quinn's new book.
Greg's not going to be in Canadian bookstores.
That's true. Maybe Toronto, not Calgary.
No.
He was there once. He had the beef, and he's not coming back ever again. Not because of the beef. It's just because of the goddamn desolate wasteland.
That's true.
Scotty, you gave him too much beef.
You know I did, big boy. You know I did.
Just the beef tip, Scotty.
Yeah, it's just the beef tip. Give him the whole shank.
Well, he's not going to prison.
Very weird spot. That's it.
He loves it. He loves his sauce. He loves the dipping sauce. I don't know what that means. I don't know what we're doing here. Kids within earshot, I feel weird, but not weird.
Hey, how do you feel about children not being able to head soccer balls anymore?
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. Hopefully they work on that stupid turf next with the little pellets that goes in the skin and the eyes and apparently causes cancer. So hopefully that's the next thing on their agenda.
It does. Yeah. It also ends up in my shoes all the time, and I bring them back to my house. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like I have little like mouse droppings all over my living room, but it's just these damn plaque pellets falling out of my shoes.
Johnny's explaining to women, no, I'm not infested. No, it's a pellet. As they run out the door. Poor girls. Poor Johnny.
Yeah, poor Johnny.
By the way, they gave us all cowbells, and we wish we would have brought the Rough Rider cowbell with us at the guy you rather not name's wedding.
I still have the Rough Rider cowbell.
Yay!
Oh wow, cowbells, huh? What an original idea, Mark.
They had foam fingers too.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
great.
Balls and Rough Rider T-shirts.
Yes, actually, it was just everything that you had sent in the box was like redistributed at Mark's wedding. There were little like Claudia, was that Claudia Reda bobbleheads? Chris Armas bobbleheads. Yeah,
they were door prizes.
They were being raffled off 50-50.
He's raising funds for the Mexico trip.
Exactly. He's just like, give us some more pocket money, why don't you? Oh goodness gracious! That was a good time. By the way, how's the TV? How's that 4K TV?
What?
Oh wait, you have. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about this off air.
I wasn't invited, so I didn't win the 4K TV.
He forgets June. Well, we all forget June. It's all right. Like, we'll
there's
let
a
you know
4K TV. What am I missing from June?
I'll IM you. Hold
yeah,
on.
Johnny will IM you in a second. By the way, I also want to thank you for reminding us to email the guys that we never did. So I'm glad you listened to the show.
Someone's got to listen, right?
Exactly, because God knows we don't. So I mean, it was very nice as you see Johnny in the one and the twos, as he always is wont to do. I'll send you the message. But yeah, I'm also glad that you would have boycotted if Mark was on the air. So that makes us feel special. It makes us feel completely special. So there's that. He's just sent you the IM.
I still don't get it.
What?
Was this discussed in June while we were like drinking?
Oh, heavily.
Oh well, that's probably why. Well, we can talk about it. We can talk about it in Buffalo.
There we go. During the bowling tournament.
Yes, exactly.
We're still planning that whole thing out. It's going to be for charity. It's going to be great. Kids are going to love it. Somehow we're going to find a way to make money off of this.
I haven't gotten any T-shirts yet.
Well,
we can raise money for the Boys and Girls Club.
That's true. We can also raise money for get Johnny a Porsche fund.
That's a good fund.
It is a good fund.
Just have people send $1 and
hold on.
You
so remember that
Johnny P for 39 cents a day.
Yeah, and you said I will send out little plush dolls of Johnny P and be like and a certificate that says like you've sponsored Johnny P.
Get a little seed for your hair like a chia pet.
That would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
Actually. Yes.
Perfect.
So you can get bobbleheads of yourself, right? Why can't you get chia pets?
You can get those vinyl figures from the Pop Funko people now. You can make your own.
The fat heads?
No, the ones that are fat and vinyl have little beady eyes.
Huh.
They're great. It's great.
I think
kids
you
love
should
them.
be able to make customized chia pets. I want to see if you can do that.
I think you can, actually. Yeah. All right. You know what? Chia pets for everyone. Maybe.
Everyone should have a chia pet.
Exactly. I'm going to have a chia something else. We'll talk about that off air. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, 70s style.
All right. There you go, baby. Earth Mama Muff. There we go. Well, I think we've taken up Sean's time. He's got a kid. He's begging to have Curious George read to him, see what the man in the yellow hat's doing.
Yeah, the
Enjoy
Mickey
that.
Mouse DVR that I had taped actually is over. So now he's been running over with the remote, like standing out like this. Every 15 minutes waiting.
So he is your kid.
So you can't get Toodles?
Yeah, he doesn't know the Penguins are playing right now, so he's very rude.
Well, there you go. Perfect. Awesome. Well, buddy, we thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Yeah, good seeing you.
And we love you. We miss
Good to
you.
see both of you, unlike the other one.
Yeah, well, listen, he had to get married and all this other stuff and whatever.
No
Hey,
excuse. No
you're the
excuse.
next one. You're the next one, buddy. We're gonna be flying up there to see you, ship you off. Johnny will be giving you away. Amazing.
Will
Out
you
of the
carry up
family.
officer and gentleman style?
Exactly. We'll have Love lift us up where we belong, just blaring through my speaker on my phone. Be great.
Sounds like a great party.
It's a fantastic party. It's gonna be at a Roy Rogers rest stop.
Oh, yeah.
Classy.
Classy.
There you
Yep,
go.
see?
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 There it is.
He knows.
All right, buddy. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you again soon. Take care, bud.
All right, boys. Have a good night.
Yeah, Sean Leahy, Yahoo Sports Associate Editor in Chief.
The man.
The man, the myth, the legend.
But he didn't get a free book.
Did not get that surprises me. That surprises me. I would think that, there's probably a lot of stories about Sean in there.
Well, Greg probably sent free books to people who would write about it. He already knows Sean's going to write about it. He's part
That's
of the,
true.
He's part of the company.
That's very true. He's gonna
Sean's not going to give him any like extra pub
Mm,
for the book.
it's true, because everyone who follows Greg, you know what? Now that I think about it, you're
Greg
right.
is a smart person.
You bring this up.
He's just hedging his bets.
Not a bad fundamental move right there. Still, we should have gotten one.
But we should get free ones
should get
because then we'll talk about it.
Or at least one of us. Whoever reads.
Oh.
Mm,
Scotty,
not
it.
Oh.
Mark.
Mm.
We'll make Mark.
I'll read it. I'll read it during work breaks because I don't like talking to the people around my work.
Smart.
Yeah. Better that way. So Birth Mom watched the show last week.
Oh, jeez. How did she feel?
She's like, I wanted to learn something about hockey, and then you guys were just talking about pizza and soda for an hour. I'm like, yeah, that's how this thing goes.
Pretty much it.
She said she was laughing a lot, so there's that.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Did she like my puns?
She did.
Yeah.
She enjoyed puns.
I have good puns.
It is the highest form of comedy.
Big puns.
As I take these. Hey, I'm gonna play it no more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take these off. I don't know why I don't like headphones if they're not wrapped around my neck. That sounded weird. Can you see me or you see the flag? Oh, I got Twitter messaging everywhere. Who's messaging me on Twitter?
It's Leahy.
I hope it is. It's Leahy. Tell Johnny my pants are off and I'm ready to come on.
Whoa. Hello.
Your face. Oh no, that's not.
That wasn't Leahy.
Oh, oh boy. Oh no. That was Greg. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, there we go. Sean Leahy. We haven't had him on in a while, have we?
No.
I don't think so. I could look up the old replays or whatever. What are they called? Not called replays. What are they called?
The archives.
There it is. Archives there. Oh, we should ask them about Patrick Marleau. Patrick Marleau's.
I can put those somewhere.
Whoa. Bend over and you'll show me? Jesus, John. There we go. Perfect. All right. So apparently, Patrick Marleau wants to get the hell out of San Jose.
Okay.
He's demanded a trade. Kind of, sort of. I'm not going to get into specifics or anything like that. There's always been rumors in my career. I don't really want to feed into it anymore or comment on it. Apparently, Bob McKenzie said that the winger was look favorably we would look favorably on a trade to an improved team. So he's in the second year of a 3-year deal worth $20 million. So going to be quite the price.
Who has that much money?
Phoenix Coyotes.
Oh.
I doubt they're an approved team.
No.
They're not going to be an approved team. So that's interesting. It's interesting how he missed practice Wednesday because of flu-like symptoms. 4 goals, 5 assists in 15 games. So there you go. I don't know. I mean,
It's not bad.
not bad. I don't know. I wonder why he would want that. I mean, it's not the Sharks are bad, right? I mean, it's not as if Marty Jones has been all up on. He's been doing pretty well. But you look at the San Jose Sharks, how they stand right now. Where are they at? Mid-pack, 7-8-0. Decent. Not good, but Anaheim is coming on strong. Calgary, who knows what's going to happen with them, and the Oilers are the Oilers. So who knows? Wild card. You look at the wild card in the West. Oh God. Oh, why are you doing this to me? No playoffs. It literally says no playoffs.
It does, actually.
Chicago right now, technically no playoffs. So should we really be looking at the playoffs already? That's my next question.
I've watched 2 hockey games
How's that been?
all year.
How's that been for you?
One I was at.
Hey, that's right. 2 weeks ago. Draft
Um,
ops.
But yeah, the fall's tough for me, you know. I do a lot of soccer. I got a soccer game on Saturday, part of the NCAA tournament.
Ooh,
Yeah,
fancy.
true story.
Round of 16.
It's first round.
Hmm.
Yeah.
How many teams are there in the playoffs for the NC Devils?
I don't know. I don't think there are 64. I think it's like 32.
32. That's still good.
Yeah.
That's still good. You're not doing the playing game like Coppin State against Morgan State?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, thank God for that.
No play-in games in soccer.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But yeah, so soccer season doesn't allow me to watch hockey very much. So I get my hockey knowledge from the Face Off Hockey Show. And you should too.
It's true. So don't blame us because Johnny does it.
No, I don't.
That's our seal of approval.
Yeah. I mean, Lyle's not here, so.
Yeah, Lyle is doing veterans thing because obviously he's Canadian military, and we, right hand, salute you and you out there who are veterans of foreign wars and that stuff.
And all wars.
All wars, yeah.
Foreign and domestic.
Except the war on drugs. That really didn't go anywhere.
We might still be fighting the war on drugs.
Isn't that like 20-some years? This is worse than the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Oh, yeah.
Too soon?
There's more money spent than Iraq, I'm sure.
That's true. Racks on racks on racks?
Yes.
There we go. Devils owner apologizes after Chopper interrupts youth soccer match. A youth soccer match in Newark, New Jersey was interrupted and eventually canceled Sunday when a helicopter intended to pick up New Jersey Devils and Philadelphia 76ers owner Josh Harris landed and parked in the middle of the pitch.
Sounds about right.
As the two teams of the U13 were ready to play, a helicopter dropped from the sky and landed right in the middle of the field. Security detail emerged from the helicopter and informed the boys that their coaches that New Jersey Devils owner Josh Harris had instructed them to land on the field and wait for him to return from Prudential Center where the Devils were playing. Now,
that would be an obstacle.
Especially with the blades.
Yeah,
you might have to go through a couple balls.
Up too high.
Yeah. Going to be a lot of ground game. Well, You know what? Maybe that's helping institute the no-header rule for the kids.
Well, it might help the U.S. play soccer better.
That's true, too. Oh, Jesus. So
what a jerk.
That's hilarious. I like how it eventually got canceled. Guys, we're still waiting here. Still waiting.
He should rent out like Red Bull Arena and let them play there.
Exactly. You know what? That should be a thing. Let's find a way to do it. Harris issued an apology through the team Wednesday, saying he's working with the school to ensure it doesn't happen again. He also extended an invitation to those affected to attend the upcoming Devils games as his guest.
So they'll be doubled. This is actually just a way to get people to come to the game.
Yep. Here.
It's like, do you see any kids getting ready to play soccer? Land the chopper there.
Land it there.
I'll invite them all to the Devils game.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm just looking through this.
We're not selling out the place anyway.
It's odd. They're actually, but it goes to it with all the Devils teams. They're good. No one shows up. Don't know why.
Well, now all the New York teams are closer.
Oh, they really are, aren't they? God.
I mean, they're all right there.
It's a train right away. Weren't they always just a train right away?
You might have to take a cab home, but
still one of the best stories ever. Life and death. Great. Love it. Ovechkin scoring 15 shots. By the way, I saw the Saturday Caps game. After went to lunch or dinner with my parents. Great dinner. Went to the a nice little weird Italian place. It's off. It's right by the mall.
The Olive Garden.
Yeah. You heard of it?
It's new.
Oh.
Yeah.
I felt like family when I was there.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, they had all the salad and breadstick I wanted. It was amazing.
Wow.
That's a place. Listen, don't.
Your family has all the salads and breadsticks that you would want.
Yep. It's amazing. They know I like breadsticks, and they know I enjoy an occasional salad with some weird vinaigrette over it. I love it.
Okay.
But I went there. Keep that under your hat. If you're ever in Anne Arundel County, find an Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
By the mall.
Yes.
It's crazy. Anyway. So, I went there. We had a thing. They have a thing at the table where you pay at the table.
The kiosk.
This is amazing. We don't have this in Canada. We'll get this in like 7 years. It's amazing.
Yeah, Chile started it, I think, and now it's growing like wildfire.
You can play games on it. You just swipe your card. You put the tip there. Bada bing boom. You're done.
Yeah, you don't even have to talk to people anymore.
No, it's the best.
Yeah.
Reorder your drinks right there. It has a light that goes off. It's amazing. So anyway, after the game, we watched the Caps game. It was Caps and Maple Leafs, I think it was.
Yeah,
Stan as he first
I
off.
watched some of that game
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
before I fell asleep.
Perfect. So Stan and I were watching the game. First off, he called a Daniel Winnick goal right off the bat.
Oh yeah, that was easy to see.
Yeah, that was just amazing. Second off, that ice looked like shit. The puck was bouncing like a basketball out there. Not shocking for Verizon Center Ice.
No.
And then we got the goal that Alex Ovechkin supposedly scored, and then got gypped up because apparently when a guy from the defending team runs the offensive guy into the goalie, that's goalie interference.
There's an extremely gray area on what goalie interference is.
There really is.
And the video is only making it worse.
Yep. And that's what we saw. We saw the video. First off, it took like 5 minutes, which is insane. And then, yeah, it was no goal. I'm like, well, how can you just don't let him in the crease anymore? It's done. Let's go back to that.
They should just take the crease out.
Or just make it a box like it was in the old days, in the 50s.
Ah, the box is the best.
Yep, it really is.
Yeah.
The old school times, it was fantastic.
Or what they do is they make it like so that it falls away or something if a player steps in it. Or they could get a crease that lights up.
Oh, I like light up crease.
Yeah, like if there are two players in the crease, then it lights up.
I think we do 3-second rule like basketball.
If it's over like 300 pounds, then the crease lights up. It's like a weight sensor.
We had to do 500 because goalie pads, they weigh a lot.
Okay, 500 pounds.
Boom. You know what? We just invented something really nice.
The fan experience would be fantastic.
Although those with epilepsy would have a rough time.
That's true. But there wouldn't be any goalie interference.
It's true. It's a very good point. Very good point. You know what? Make it happen. Make it happen, NHL.
Yes.
We might know some people in the NHL. I don't think
there have to be some like sensors, some like weight pads that sense, stuff underneath of ice, like the Nintendo used to have.
That's true. Yeah, like the track and field, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, the track and field.
Yeah.
Where the only video game you've ever played in your entire life where you were out of breath.
Well, before the Wii.
Right, obviously. And then we just got drunk and we played balance games on the Wii board.
That's true. That could be the greatest and stupidest invention ever. To the Wii board, and then just drunkenness happens.
The Wii board was fantastic. They used to have so the Wii board could have had so much more potential if they would have figured out how to make a like Tiger Woods game or something. Because then you could use the controller as a golf club, and it would also feel your feet and how you changed balance and weight distribution, and it would have been like a real golf swing.
Wow,
that would have been amazing.
But
is the Wii still around?
Yeah, it's actually the Wii U. The Wii U is the new thing. It's got a tablet you can play on now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a tablet and a gamepad. It's like a 2-screen experience. It's amazing.
Okay.
I don't get it.
It sounds terrible.
It's really awful. That's why it doesn't sell. Hey, look at this. Apparently, we've heard this before. NHL and players support use of smaller goaltender equipment. So this is coming out this week. According to Darren Dreger, Kay Whitmore made a presentation to the general manager in Toronto and really targeted the shoulder pads and pants being smaller. They like to streamline them, and the arms being rounder, and yet the goalies. He says this could be the best anatomy lesson we learned.
Okay. They
like to streamline them. You talk about arms being round, yet the goalies are protected by square equipment.
So you can shove a round hole into a square. Wait, hold on. That was backwards. You can. We'll edit that out in post.
Yeah, we'll get it in post.
So you can shove a round peg into a square hole.
Yeah. Perfect.
Thanks.
Nailed it. Based on recent developments, Drager said that based on recent developments in carbon fiber and Kevlar, league sources suggest there is no concern that goalies will face increased risk of injury with use of smaller equipment. Rough prototypes of streamlined equipment are expected to be available by January.
That's nice. I don't think that using carbon fiber is a smart thing, though.
Why not?
Carbon fiber actually breaks easily if you crack it.
Yeah, that could be a little.
That could be bad.
That could be a little bad.
What
about Kevlar?
Kevlar would be awesome. Everything should be made out of Kevlar, really.
Even the plane?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not? You can't shoot it out of the sky.
It's actually
It might be a little.
It's actually smart.
It might be a little heavy, but
I would have to make 2 stops or 4 stops.
yeah, you would only be able to fly.
Calgary to Saskatoon, Saskatoon to Minneapolis, Minneapolis to Cleveland, and Cleveland to Baltimore.
I can't wait until the electric planes come out. Those are going to be great.
God, that'd be fantastic.
The problem is that they only fly 300 miles, and then you have to charge it up for 30 minutes.
And those docking stations, you can never find one that's available.
Yeah.
There was one at the hotel, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there are 2.
There were 2 spots.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, too bad no one brought a Tesla.
Honestly, Charlottesville, Virginia, least place I would think would have Tesla dealerships. I mean, I would think that it's just all trucks down there.
Well, they have electric trucks.
That's true.
Not really.
No. By the way, I've actually seen more Confederate flags in Maryland than I did in Virginia.
Really?
Yeah. I'm up to about 3 in Maryland. 1 driving back from the rink today. 1 on
In Crofton?
in Odenton.
Wow. That's aggressive.
1 at that barber shop. That crazy barber shop that's right next to the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Also, they had like a Nazi symbol on the outside of it too. I don't think this is a.
So you kept driving
Yeah, I don't. First off, they have a Hearst house there that promotes the
to
dealership.
the flag store, right?
Yeah, to the flag store. It's funny. The Hearst is out there. They have a Confederate flag and then a Nazi symbol with a voice of the Republic. Something scrolled on the outside. I'm thinking, I don't know if this is great for Glen Burnie.
It's interesting that it's probably right for Glen Burnie, but
Some parts of Glen Burnie.
the problem is that the only thing that they do is shave your head. So it's a weird barbershop.
Simple haircut.
Yeah. You walk in and you're like, I would like just a little bit shaved off the side. They're like, meow.
You know what? Give me the Ed Norton in American History X. How about that?
They're like, what? We can't do that here.
We can't do that here, sir. We're upstanding. You've got the Nazi symbol tattooed on your shoulder. No, that's good luck. I don't know. I don't know about that one, Tony. Your barbershop is really weird to me. I'm gonna get out of here now. You take care. And Roy's is right down the street. I
You didn't go to Roy's at all, did you?
Can't. Crab cakes
Oh, yeah.
make my tummy go boom.
It sucks.
I say it just like that. Make my tummy go boom.
I might stop tomorrow. Oh, I might stop Friday before the U.S. men's national team and pick up some cream of crab soup for the game.
Beautiful. Love it.
Stuff is amazing.
I still haven't went to Hardee's yet. So one place I haven't.
You
hit-
have tomorrow. You can go for breakfast and get sourdough.
Oh, I could go for breakfast and get sourdough. It's a good idea. Or if I go out tonight, I'll just go and pick late night Hardee's. It's open 24/7.
Yeah, that's smart too.
Just stay here. or
After
whatever.
you record your NASCAR stuff.
I don't know what I'm doing. The hell I'm doing. I don't think we're recording live on tape because I haven't talked to Todd all week. Radio's Todd Butts, aka Wilson. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna pre-record something and send it to him and say, "Screw you! I picked the right one. Eat a dick." I don't think I'll say it like that. I think because we're on a conservative radio station.
Well, if you pause, then he can cut it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And he's smart enough. He'll just cut it out.
Eat a dick trickle. I'll go right into talking about Dick Trickle.
See that? Yeah. Well, I mean, there might be enough time where you could. It would be like, "Hi, I'm Scotty Waz. Dick Trickle."
He's dead now. Ah, poor Dick Trickle.
He's dead?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty sure he's dead.
how did that happen?
I think he shot himself, actually.
Oh, wow.
Well, this went really far.
That escalated quickly.
I can't talk English. I do this one for a living, folks. Dick Trickle. There it is, right? First thing. Weird. Yeah, he died May 2013. Huh. How about that? Did not know that. He had 1 pole award and 36 top 10s. Good for him. Never won a race. That's a shame. Yep, self-inflicted gunshot wound. How about that? Interesting. You want to hear the story of what happened?
Do I?
Here we go.
Do.
The incident occurred at 12:02 at Forest Lawn Cemetery in Boger City, North Carolina. The Lincoln County Communications Center received a call apparently from the victim saying that there's going to be a dead body, suicide. When 911 operator asked who was about to commit suicide, Trickle responded, "I'm the one." Police attempted to call his phone back. There was no response. Trickle was found dead beside his pickup truck. His granddaughter, who died in a car accident, was buried in the same cemetery. He had been suffering from severe chronic pain and seen many doctors, none of which could find the source of his pain. And he just done. That's interesting. I guess that's a way to go. Robin Williams did the same thing, right?
I didn't feel any pain anymore.
That's true. Very true. And I knew it was a weird story. I'm like, didn't he kill himself and then tell the people he was going to kill himself? Like, that's baller right there. That's cojones. Not the right thing to do. If you're having trouble, seek help for the love of God. And then there we go. Yeah, Baltimore Skipjacks. By the way, their logo is shit, though. By the way, could be the worst fucking logo ever.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's like a diner. It's like a diner logo. SkipjackHockey.com to see what's up. So there we go. Trying to find what else. What else is in the news this week?
Anything else to talk about?
Trying to look at. NHL denies request for overage goalie on 23 and under World Cup team.
I saw that. That's
tremendous. Goalies fit the criteria: John Gibson, Connor Hellebuyck, Matt Murray, and Malcolm Subban. That's really Providence Raleigh to request an obsession when building his roster. So they have to be NHL players? Oh no, it can be AHL players. Okay, fair enough. Steve Stamkos and Yzerman in contract talks. Not surprising. I don't see a lot of things going on there. NHL pushing for larger nets or considering larger nets.
So the goalies are going to be smaller and the nets are going to be larger.
Be tremendous.
Ovechkin is going to score so many goals.
Oh God, it's going to be fantastic. So from Colin Campbell, we've got to go ahead from the owners and the GMs and the player from the competition committee last year to make changes before next season with the goalie equipment. If that doesn't work, then maybe we have to look at bigger nets. Of course, we've gone down that road before. I've got about 4 different sizes of nets in my barn that we've tried. Now, you remember those nets, right? Where it was
they were the poofy nets.
It was the poofy nets. We were poofy up top, and then it was just regular at the bottom. And those were the weirdest goddamn things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it looked like one of the Viagra pill commercials with the Fiat.
That's true. Never seen that one, I don't think. Have I? I don't know. I'm not on bigger hits. Nope, not bigger nets. There it is. One said NHL bigger nets than NBA. Yeah, of course they are.
Yes. It's 4 feet by 6 feet.
Oh
yeah, there it is.
Oh, that's the stuff. Oh God, those are terrible looking. Those poofy nets. There's primitive Scotty screens here that you're probably not going to see, but you get the gist of it. It's right there. It's the bigger nets. They look wacky. They're round.
Even like out on the sides too.
It's like they're bloated. It's almost like a pitchback net or pitchback framing.
It could be like one of my. It could be like my golf net that's over there.
Perfect. We're gonna play golf now. Golf nets for the nets. So I don't know. I mean, shrink goalie gear and bigger nets. Let's do both of them. Make it happen that way. Come on, Coley Campbell. You can do this.
Just play the whole game 4-on-4.
Make the whole box. Make the whole game out of the black box. I don't know what that means. Hockey Hall of Fame happened this past weekend.
I know. I saw that. I mean, I didn't physically see it.
Oh.
I saw that it was going to occur.
Fedorov lives from Housley, Pronger, and Rogerio. On there. So I hope to God I'm not missing anybody. I'll get yelled at by nobody on Twitter. Max Domi's there, Anthony Duclair, and then the won't let me update anymore. I can't scroll after 2 days. Sons of bitches.
There.
Oh, no, I just clicked on something. No.
Yep, that's all you get.
No, apparently that's all I get. Well, if I go to the NHL.com, will they have more? Will they have all of my needs? Will they have all my needs to get by? I didn't think so. But anyway, Pascal Dupuis scores 13 seconds in. First game after his health scare. There you go. Good for him. Flight of the Condon. Oh, you bastards. David Pastrnak has a crack in his foot. So there you go. Austin Matthews continues to be out of the Zurich Lions lineup,
Oh no.
so that's not good. He remains day to day, coming from an upper body injury sustained in a game last month. There he goes. Boom. That sucks. We don't need another. We have to research other people. I want Austin Matthews. You know, I just want Austin Matthews there. That Pablo Datsuk could be coming back. Everybody, you like that? You like Pablo Datsuk? You all right, buddy? You all right? You make it? It's a rough day.
I'm tired.
Everyone's tired. It's really weird. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. YouTube's saying there's an error and the show won't come up. We're recording.
Oh well, we're recording. We can't do anything about
It's
it.
fine. I don't care. You're not missing much. Carey Price out for another week. Talks suck. What the hell? All right. NHL to examine ways. Pacific Division. Mike Green. Carey Price.
That was a pretty funny story.
Huh.
That someone asked Ovi how it would feel playing against Mike Green, and Ovi said that he was going to slash his stick so that he would break all of the Eastons that he had left.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Love it. Good job, Ovi.
Yeah, so I'm guessing he was joking because I haven't heard anything about it, and that game was last night.
Yep. Ovi had 15 shots. No goals.
No goals.
Peter Mrazek was fantastic.
Yeah.
No vote on expansion for next month's winter meetings. So there we go. There will be no expansion vote. So take that, jerk offs. Won't have to deal with that for another year. Or at least until the summer meetings. Then we're going there. Decision on 2018 Olympics on the horizon. Are we good? Are we for or against it? I don't remember which. Are we for it?
For what?
For the Olympics in 2018? For the
I'm for it.
Go?
I'm always for it.
Perfect.
Go Olympics.
Go Olympics.
I am pro Olympics.
Pro Olympics. A lot of guys staying for the rest of the season because the 9 games are up. Ovechkin tying Fedorov for most goals by a Russian-trained athlete. Good on him. MCL injury for Zach Parise. He is going to be out week to week. Aren't we all? 7 tries later, still not working. Well, guess what? I'll have to watch on replay or listen to the podcast. Ryan Miller went back to Buffalo. They're speaking to the microphone. So there's that. Lost, as the Buffalo Sabres actually did really well. They're playing not so bad hockey, all things considered. They have a shitty goaltender, but Linus Ullmark is all they have right now. He's on the mark. Is Ullmark? Oh no! Have you heard about this Roar Bacon?
No.
What started out as an iPhone autocorrect has turned into a rallying cry for the Blues. Apparently, on the Twitter machine, they rallied from down 5. This was last week. They rallied from 5-2.
Yeah.
Down, and then they won the damn game. Thanks to Jake Allen, got me a win. You got 2 more shutouts. You helped my fantasy team.
Boom.
Apparently. On the Instagram account, the Blues Instagram account, it says, well, that was something. Hashtag our Blues roar bacon with 3 second period goals to tie the game 5-5. It was supposed to say roar back. So it autocorrected. And now there's a cry.
Okay.
Because the hashtag went viral and trending in St. Louis. So what happened? Captain David Backus brought a live pig into the practice facility. Can you guess the pig's name?
Babe.
Piggy Smalls.
Oh, that's great.
So, he was there. He got his own jersey. He apparently Backus said he enjoyed his time here. Got to poop in the coach's office. So there you go. I met Piggy Smalls before. I figured with Roar Bacon, it was time to bring him out a little bit more of a mascot. Ken Hitchcock said it did its thing in our office. It was a message to our players and was all over, but we made the players clean it up, so that's a good sign. So there you go. Roar Bacon.
Irony is that Roar Bacon is so much better still than Lumbus,
Oh, so much better.
right?
So much better.
And it was actually a mistake.
It was actually an honest mistake, and that actually is better than Lumbus. Ever has been.
It's true. Lumbus was junk.
It was terrible. Did we mention Pat Kane got off of the charges?
We talked about it a little bit last week, I think,
Okay.
but nothing in depth. I remember.
Yeah, no. Basically, what had happened is that just all charges that were there, the DA said there was insufficient evidence, and the charges were dropped. So we'll see what happens in civil court or whatever that is, but that's the end of that chapter for now. So there you go.
Well, that sucks.
It's an interesting situation. It's a rough situation. I mean, no one wins in that, quite honestly.
No,
No.
the mountains win again.
What?
It's a Blues Traveler song.
Ah, okay. That is a Blues Traveler song. Why the hell did I forget? I own that album, for Pete's sake.
Everyone does.
Yes, that and Cracked Review, everyone owns.
And Crash.
And Under the Table and Dreaming. They went through the double up in the Dave
Oh.
Matthews.
Yeah.
That had the Ants Margin.
There was a lot of Dave Matthews played at the wedding. That's for
God,
sure.
was there? I thought McClure was running the damn thing.
We were betting. We had dollar bets at our table going on.
Which I was pissed at that I wasn't in on.
Yeah, we were trying to see who the next person to go to the bar was, male or female. I lost $10 to McClure because he took Taylor Swift's "Shake It Off" would be the first song that was played when the dance floor opened up, and he won.
He won a big prize. I don't know what that prize was. $10.
$10 because I was probably the only one who paid him.
Yes. Everyone else paid him in alcohol. He had a time.
He did.
He stayed up to 4:00 each night. Because he went up with when we all went up, and then he came back down on that first night, on the pregame night, and then he was out there past 4:00 because I went up at 3:45. Had to go pull out my couch.
McClure is a trooper.
He's a goddamn gentleman.
He was trying to record Guy Cast 305.
No one have anything with it. I'm trying to get a podcast going with Matt Death's girlfriend.
Yeah?
A wrestling podcast because she's a wrestling nerd. And he's a wrestling nerd.
Awesome.
She's really cool. Get it together with Matt Death and Death, Fry, me. Be great. Good times. Podcast it all.
Yes.
Podcast everything.
A wrestling podcast. We should start our own like broadcast monsters because we'd have the Face Off Hockey Show. We'd have you're part of the NASCAR. We have the Farm Report, and then we'd have a wrestling show. All we need to do is get Monk and the Mick back, and we're good to go.
Bring it back, man. Polar Bear Report. Shout out. Do that too.
Yeah.
Bring back the Monster Mark Wrestling Show. Be fantastic.
I can read. Well, you guys are taking over Monster Mark Wrestling Show.
That's exactly. Well, let's change the name. That's a terrible name.
It is a terrible name, especially if there's not a Mark.
There wasn't a Mark on the first one.
What?
Lance G. Beasley was hosting the damn thing.
Why did he call it Monster Mark Wrestling?
Well, because the mark is a name for someone who's wise to the. It's a mark, like a smart mark. I
thought that was a narc.
No. That's a guy who deals drugs.
Uh-oh.
Or stops the people that deals drugs.
Okay.
A mark is it's like a carny where you see a guy going to buy you and try to fool him. Like wrestling's real. Okay, I'll buy into it. It's convoluted. It's carny. Wrestling is carny. Breaking news, everybody. Wrestling is a carnival act disguised as a pro sport in Mexico. In Japan, it's a real sport. You know that?
Really?
Apparently.
Ah.
It's on primetime TV down there.
You could call it like wrestling anatomy from face to heels. Thank you. I'll be here all week because this is my house.
That is also factually true. I like where this is going.
That's a great name.
That's
though,
a
isn't
perfect name. That's an amazing name.
And it kind of talks about the show because you break down wrestling. So you're
Yes.
actually like breaking down the anatomy of wrestling. You should write that down.
I'm going to actually email Matt Death right now. I'm going to email it now before I forget because I know I'm going to forget. I'll just put podcast names. Where's Matt Death? By the way, Matt Death is still the best name. There it is.
It is.
All right. Yeah, take the mic. Take the mic and I'll talk this out. What was it? Wrestling Anatomy?
Yes, Wrestling Anatomy. And then you could have colon.
That's one of them.
And then, from face to heels.
From face to heels or heel?
Or heel, maybe.
I think
just
it's heel, yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Podcast name idea. Hit send and done.
Nice. Now it's documented so no one can take the name.
We trademarked it and sent it to ourselves, email wise, because the post office is a sham.
It's true.
Yeah.
So don't steal the name for any of you wrestling fans out there that are starting up your own wrestling podcast.
There you go. All no viewers.
Well, no one can get on, remember?
All no viewers.
Nobody can get onto the show
No, they can't.
because YouTube is being a jerk.
So yeah.
Do we have anything else to talk about?
Well, I did go bowling the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Played 6 games and my arm was killing me.
It's a good thing did you bring your balls?
No, I brought my shoes though.
Yeah, I saw your shoes.
Should have brought my balls.
Did you use house balls?
Used a house ball and still dominated.
Oh, that's nice.
Went to play with my friend Anne.
Okay.
And dominated.
You should.
Usually, like we play 3-game sets or anything like that, and I usually win. But she's trying, and then then she actually started to get good, and I'm like, oh shit, I actually have to work.
And then you started throwing that hook that you got.
No, I don't. I started throwing my arm out, just like damn it.
The hook brings you back.
I know exactly. Would have been, win 10 and Wimbledon. Oh, what is that one?
Right.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, and then like it was funny because it's like I'm like, okay. She was getting better. I'm like, oh, all right. Okay, now I gotta stop playing around. I gotta stop being a
So
dick.
then you stopped.
And I got
like, all right, we're out. I'll see you.
Oh no, it was worse because I think I did my worst when she actually started trying. I have it on the memo here. It was 119.51 the first game, 149.58 the second game, 139.102 the third game.
Oh,
She was getting better. 125.93, 131.100, 112.104 to end it out.
you still won all the games.
Still won them all. That last one was dicey. If I didn't strike when I needed to at the end, I'm just like, oh,
Like a cobra.
it was like you're striking the big stand.
Oh,
that last
was
frame
amazing.
strike, I'm just like, oh god, I needed that one.
The last
at the-
frame strike
Yeah.
that I needed to win by 1 pin. I still have that upstairs.
Yes, you should.
I'm
We
gonna
should frame
frame
it. We should frame it. Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting to frame it? Frame it.
I have to
frame
go
it.
to Michael's and get the frame.
That's true. It's very true. I gotta frame something too. Birth mom sent me an etching of the Cat's Eyes pub, and her friend who does a lot of artwork did it. It's a really awesome sketch. Like it almost looks real,
Nice.
as sketches are wont to do.
Yeah.
It's not an interpretive Picasso thing where like the doors appear and
That would be awesome. An abstract picture of a building.
of a bar no less. Would have been great. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, it's time for me to check in.
Oh.
Hours later.
Oh no.
Don't they usually do that 24 hours before?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. 4:28 is my flight, and they sent it to me at 8:41.
That means it. Well, you already have a seat, right?
Yeah.
It's. I mean, you're not. It's not Southwest. Who
No.
cares?
Yeah. So apparently, I checked it online today, and it said that my flight would be getting in at 6:50. This one says it's getting in at 7:24. I don't know who to believe anymore. I have trust issues now with this. You know that?
I'm gonna say it's 7:24, but if they take a shortcut, it'll be 6:50.
Oh God, I hope they take the short because I only have a 30-minute layover. I want to bust ass to the damn terminal, through the damn terminal. Those morons get so scared. I don't want to spend a night in Salt Lake City either.
Well,
Like that's the last thing I want to do with my
there have
life.
been worse people that have spent a night in a slut.
Don't I know it?
It might have happened on a hill.
It might. are they so pissed at that? I don't know.
Good story.
It's a great story. We cannot tell.
Yeah, not on the air.
Nope.
Sorry.
Not-
If you would like to know the story, let us know.
If you want to know this, if you know us and want to know that story, please let us know. We'll tell you. Because it's a doozy. That's a doozy of a story, let me tell you. Jesus Christ. I really got nothing else to talk about. You got anything else? Do we have anything about Mark's wedding to talk about?
No.
Should we go to
We've done an hour and a half.
Should we go to top of the hour?
Yeah, it's 8:56.
Cool. We'll go to top. We'll go to well. Hey,
So we could do shout outs.
we'll do shout outs. Perfect. And we got 3 weeks of Pick'em to go through next week.
Yeah, you have a lot of adding.
Oh God, maybe your team got stuck in a blizzard.
I sure as hell hope so, actually. That'd be so much more fun. It was like they've played one game in 3 weeks. They've been stuck in St. John's the entire time.
God, I hope you picked the Ice Caps. Would have been great. I don't think you did though. Oh well.
No, I didn't.
All right. So go ahead and shout it out, brother.
All right, I'm gonna give a shout out to Pippin Hill Vineyard. If you're in the Charlottesville area, you should check it out. It's a great place. People are great. People are nice. Food was fantastic. Wine was even better. So check them out, definitely. A shout out to Mark and Brittany. They got married. What else? I have a shout out to my camera. Camera did well. It took some really nice pictures. I treated it once we got home. I got a dual battery charger with LCD screens that tell me how much the battery has been charged.
That's technology.
So it's pretty sweet, actually. It talks to the batteries and finds out how much charge has already come out of the battery, and then it charges it back up to 100%.
That's
Like
fantastic.
a charger should do.
Absolutely. Usually, that's the
But
concept.
it also has a USB. It also has a USB port on the side that while I'm charging the camera batteries, I can also charge my phone.
That's amazing. Like, what's next? What are we gonna do next? You're gonna put, like, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna put? You're gonna put the peanut butter in the chocolate?
I think so.
Blasphemy.
So yeah, shout out to that. I have a diss though to the Baltimore Blast
Ooh.
and Top Tier Gear.
Ooh.
First of all, Top Tier Gear has not gotten back to me about the shirts for the Big Stand Invitational. What's new?
Shocking. This is a.
What's new? But yeah, I was kind of hoping the Blast jersey would be here for tonight so I could show it off while Scotty's in town. But I'll have to wear it next week ish, depending upon when it shows up. And
Are we sure they're still in business?
No. They probably just took my $60 and ran. And what else? Soccer season. Shout out to soccer season. It's still going. I have a game on Saturday. NCAA tournament. The D1 NCAA tournament starts the week after, I think, which I do not know if I'll be getting games or not. But at this point, I'm just playing with house money.
Literally.
Yeah. So it's good. It's good. I have maybe the next time that Scotty shows up, the basement will be finished. Who knows?
Not gonna plan on it though.
I wouldn't plan on it. Don't hold your breath. I know I won't.
Well, you can't.
It's true. I'm already holding my breath.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and distant breathing. Well, I mean,
Wait.
for me,
Yeah.
right now it's not doing so hot. So,
There we go.
all right, I think I'm good.
Cool. All right. Well, I'll shout out to Johnny P for letting me stay at his humble abode. And
And Safeway Pizza.
Safeway Pizza was clutch. Shout out Safeway Pizza. Only time I'll shout out Safeway Pizza because the rest of the place is shit. Shout out to I almost said John and Britt. Oh, Lahid.
Oh, Leahy.
Oh, Lahid. What's up? Oh, I got a phone. That's my phone. Don't worry about
I
it.
thought that Death sent you back a message. I wanted
That was-
to see if the name was good or not.
That was through email, so I don't know if it'll be. I'll double check that. I'll check that after the show. Anyway, so shout out to Mark and Britt in all their wedded bliss, and thanks for inviting me. It was a good time. I enjoyed everyone's presence, and company, and it was good seeing people. Shout out to Barb, Stan, birth mom, Terry, and all the people I saw from the family. It was all in the family. It's great. Archie Bunker was there. It was a weird time.
That's good.
Yeah, it was fun.
Were you perfect strangers?
Yeah. Bucky Bertakamus.
Good.
It's great. I think I all had last names that were
Was
Bertakamus.
there a full house?
No, but it was all about family matters, though.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah.
That is good.
We had to take it step by step.
God damn it! I was just getting to that.
Take that, jerk ass. Ah, there we go.
It's no seventh heaven though.
Oh, wow. WB. Holy crap. Reaching back in the archives for that one, kids. So to everyone I saw, thanks for seeing me. I'll see you again soon. And one of these days I'll actually move back here permanently. Maybe not really. Who knows? We're starting the fund. Maybe that's the fund. The Goodbye Johnny at Beamer, and then no, Buy Johnny a Porsche and Get Scotty Back Home fund. There we go. That's what the bowling tournament will be about. Screw the underprivileged. It's actually going to be on the t-shirt too. Perfect. I got nothing else. Let's go home. Let's go. We're already home. That was quick. Cool. For Johnny P, I'm Scotty Waz. Take care of yourself and someone else. It's been Face Off Hockey Show on faceoffhockeyshow.com, which is also our Tumblr. You can check us out on Facebook, FOHS Radio, and Twitter at Face Off HCKY Show. The show ends and the viewers come back. It's like life. It really is. It's honestly like life. All right. Till next week, guys. I'll be back in Calgary, so who knows what's going to happen then. Peace!